Hey, welcome back everyone. Notice those temperatures rapidly rising throughout the day today. Yeah, that's been our case for the last couple of days. Kind of in between those upper 60s, lower 70s. That's all going to change when we see the sign of a cold front coming in. You can't really tell by much on the actual sky cam other than those low level clouds. That's actually coming in from our northwest. That's actually going to be because of that next front. Very dry air, considering we started off the day so humid with such dense fog. Now this front itself, it's going to try to push out some moisture. It's going to be enough that we don't see any dense fog in the morning, but it's not going to be too successful in terms of that cloud cover. As we head into this late afternoon, 77 in Fort Stockton, still 83 in Big Bend, 77 in Presidio, mix of 70s all across the board. Ozona being the only one in the 60s at 64 degrees. Radar right now, a lot of that activity is just to our north, a little bit of that cloud cover. We do need to switch that satellite over to the infrared to really get a good look at it, but visible satellite still just showing, hey, a little bit of clouds, not gonna hurt us at all. Overnight tonight, you can kind of see where that cold front makes its indent. You can kind of see this little U shape almost along the line from Carlsbad to Pecos, along I-20, and then Big Spring Snyder, yeah, going to be a little bit warmer because the front just hasn't fully reached that area just yet. A couple of these 50s, a couple more of those upper 40s, even in those higher elevations. You can be planning to travel, maybe even just within the few cities around here for Christmas Eve, big feast time, yeah. Partly cloudy by the early part of the morning. Maybe you still got to work. I know I do. But even by the afternoon, well, it's actually going to be a little bit cooler thanks in part to that cold front. Cloud cover is going to start to diminish a little bit as well. I think we can all be a fan of that. But of course, before you go and deal with family, get that coffee. You're going to need it. Small size, 61. Cooler outside, and you know what, I'll take that. That's pretty good. Future track shows that front pushing its way through the northern Permian Basin, southeastern New Mexico, right around 11 o'clock tonight, but even by tomorrow morning, only makes its way down to about I-10. That's why we're just not seeing any large-scale impacts here. It pushes through by Christmas Eve night. It's when we start to see those cooler temperatures, the return of some of those 30s. I know Santa's going to be happy about that. And then we see our next front actually coming in from the west. Is it going to have any large-scale impacts? No, not necessarily. So for your Christmas Eve, you know what? I got temperatures getting down to 39 degrees, partly cloudy. The big guy's going to appreciate that. Hey, look, there he is. You know what? He's really going to like much cooler temperatures, especially when you got to wear coats like that. I think he approves. Yep, there he goes. All right, 7-day forecast warming up pretty drastically over the next couple of days. Heading to the weekend, actually pretty nice, but nearing some records as we head toward the end of December. Something to keep an eye on. Sydney?
Jordan, thanks. Coming up on